Okay, Sag, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Before we start, if you could please like this video and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, all that information will be in the description below. You can shoot me an email or send me a message on Instagram. And also, thank you for all your donations. I really appreciate it. It helps keep my channel going and growing. Okay? All right, what do we have for Sag, please? Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're just kind of keeping yourself, Sag. There's that Four of Pentacles again. Let's keep going, though. Let's see here. Leo, strength energy at the foundation. I was actually feeling this too, Sag. I really feel like you guys are in like an energy of just kind of like this self-care. I feel like you guys are just really keeping to yourselves at the moment, just trying to be strong. You guys have been through a lot this year, Sag. The Sag readings have been pretty crazy, but I have been asked, or I have been asking, and I have also been asked by the higher-ups to... Well, let's just go ahead and keep going here before I speak too much. Okay, so Nine of Swords at the sacral. Sag, I really feel like you're in this energy where there's so much going on around you, but you're really just trying to stay focused. You're really just trying to stay grounded through the chaos, through the storm. It very much is an energy of just, it's overwhelming, but you're pulling through. You're not allowing yourself to succumb to this energy right now at the sacral, right? So you're seeing how, so at the sacral position, this is all like your creativity and stuff. So you guys might be in an energy where you're trying to be really creative right now because you know that this energy that's opposing you is actually trying to stop you. And see, the thing is, what I've been really talking about a lot in my readings lately are the different energies in the universe, the lower vibrational demonic energies that actually go for our higher self, right? So there's an energy out there, a negative polarity, let's just say that, and this is going to show up in people, relationships, just situations in your life that are going to directly oppose you and try to hold you back from your higher self, right? So Sag is all about, Sag is like somebody who loves traveling. It's very passionate, curious, energetic, funny, optimistic, right? So they're going to go for all of that. So if you find yourself in a place of feeling moody and disorganized, flighty, stubborn, unfocused, these kinds of energy, no tact, Sag, when they're in their low vibrational state, they're really brutally honest, but to the point where it's just, there's no tact. It's just all about hurting someone's feelings, right? So if you're finding that these traits are coming to surface, it's because there's something in your environment that's actually trying to pull those out of you. So you need to really... well, cleanse your environments, and this can show up in changing relationships, getting rid of people from your life, right? So this is, every sign has these different attributes that are attacked, okay? So what do we have with the solar plexus here for Sag? Like a lot of Sages, they'll end up in relationships with people who take that, like whenever I think of Sag, I think about like a traveler, like Dora the Explorer, this kind of energy, right? But a lot of people say Dora the Explorer is like the Sag energy. So if you feel like you're restricted, you feel like you're boxed in, and this will show up in relationships you're in. So if you feel that way, then you're in an environment or you're around someone who's literally attacking your highest good, right? Ace of Swords at the solar plexus. So this is all about this mental clarity. And I really feel like you guys are starting to see this now and understand this, because this casts like an illusion over you to where you can't even notice it. You're just wrapped up in it, and you're so caught up in the day-to-day of dealing with these energies or these people that you don't even have time to stop and think about all that. Like, wait a second, why do I feel this way? Why am I not able to do this? What's missing from my life, right? It's like a dark cloud hanging over you, right? Okay, what do we have at the heart position for Sag? Seven of Cups at the heart. So this is giving me the energy of just like being unfocused, not knowing which direction to go, just all these different choices and options, and just, you know, it's like you have so many options and so many choices that you just end up doing nothing, right? It's this sort of energy. And this is a really unfocused energy to be in. So I'm picking up on somebody who's really fighting to get into their, getting into their higher self. But just know this is now being recognized. You actually recognize this too, which is really good, because once you notice this energy around you, you can't unsee it. Right? And so you naturally, your higher self starts to calibrate with your three-dimensional self, and you start to pull yourself out of it, right? So it's all about realization and then movement. What do we have at the throat, please, for Sag? Wow, that Knight of Swords wanted to come out. Okay, Knight of Swords at the throat. So this is all about movement, and it's all about... it's like somebody who's like a fast talker, but it's also an energy of like a lifestyle change. So I really feel like this is something that you're starting to verbalize now in your environment, Sag. Like you see it. Like I'm picking up on somebody who's just now kind of starting to see this. They're like, oh, this person I'm with, they don't let me do anything. Right? It's just this sort of energy. They want to keep you boxed in. They want to just keep you trapped in a basement kind of energy, right? They're looming over you. This is something you're starting to realize now, and I feel like it's something that you're going to start verbalizing, right? To try and see if you can change the circumstances. Whether it's trying to get this person to, yeah, look at that. Two of Pentacles at the third eye. So this is like you juggling with how to like communicate this to your environment. There's a lot of like mental clarity and like with this Ace of Swords at the solar plexus, this is an action-driven energy, right? So it's acting upon this mental clarity you're having. And then at the throat here, this is actually putting it into action, right? But at the third eye here, it's like you're juggling with your environment. You're juggling with how you're perceiving your environment. You're like, how did I end up here? This is not serving my highest good. And then you start to look at these opposing energies as demons, right? It's like the devil showing up in the people around you to hold you back from your highest purpose, which sort of like starts to have like, you start to have like a light bulb moment inside of that. Like, well, the devil's showing up in people around me to keep me held back. That must mean that I'm a pretty important individual. Yes, Sag. Yes, you are. Okay, so this is something that I really feel has been kept from you. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, and this Eight of Pentacles is all about a mastering your craft, right? So it's an energy that wants to keep you away from your highest purpose. Unbelievable. Okay, let's pull from the Angel Tarot and get this second row. Okay, what do we have at the foundation? Knight of Wands. Okay, so with this Knight of Wands, this is you, Sag, really stepping into this free-spirited, creative energy. Okay, so Knight of Wands, that's your energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So once you pinpoint this energy and you start to step away from it, you start to step back onto your path. It's like whatever this energy was, it like led you astray through the forest and it just kind of left you there, right in the middle of the forest. But it's like now the divines come through to illuminate what's happened, and now you're making your way back to the road, making your way back to your path, okay? Two of Cups at the sacral. So this is all related to like new opportunities, new proposals coming through for you. Okay, so fruition provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. So you start to notice, or you're going to start to notice when you get back onto this path, that things just start to flow better because you're actually back in your flow of life, right? Which is your destined path. You're not out wandering with a blindfold on in the forest, right? Looking for the person who took you out there. Well, they're gone. They just led you astray because they wanted to bamboozle you and they wanted to keep you from your highest purpose because they had a demon entity on them, right? The Tower, Aries energy. And this is you, so disruption, warns of disasters, aids in transformation. This is you getting this message from the divine, and you're like, wow, I'm actually pretty pissed off here about this, but I'm just going to keep it pushing because I realize to oppose this energy would just delay me even further. But Tower energy, Aries energy, and it's right there at the solar plexus, which is the position for Aries, right? Aries is all related to the solar plexus chakra. It's how you come into the world. It's your identity, right? So it's you stepping back into that energy. This person literally tried to strip you of your identity, or they're trying to. There's going to be different Sages on different parts of this journey here, but this is the overall message of what's going on with the Sag Collective right now. But I do feel a pull of a majority of you really understanding this, compartmentalizing this, and getting yourself unstuck from this energy. Okay, so what do we have? The heart position for Sag, please. Heart position for Sag. Okay, there we go. The Empress. Okay, Libra energy. So this is you stepping back into this fertile energy, right? So this is fertility with your creativity, fertility just with your overall life, because you're back on your destined path, right? So Empress is all related to this fertile, abundant energy. Okay, so it's you starting to feel that come back through to you where maybe it was restricted, like you were feeling confused, right? A low vibrational Sag is going to feel confused and unfocused. Now you're coming out of that and you're starting to understand the traits that people attack in you to keep you in that confused state. They want you confused, right? They want you walking in a circle, unfocused. At the throat position. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so with this Three of Pentacles here, this is all about this. Well, it's a collaborative energy, okay, but it's also about your craftsmanship and quality to your craftsmanship. So now it's like you're focused, you're taking the time to really work on yourself, work on your craft. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. So this is an energy of you back on your destined path, but with Three of Pentacles, the help from the divine, this collaborative energy. So you're realizing now that by connecting with the divine, otherwise known as your higher self, that you can actually get yourself unstuck, right? So it's really going in, meditating, clearing out this energy, and really refocusing yourself, Sag, right? Okay, right at the third eye, please. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, so joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples, removes negative energy. So this is really, wow, and it's right underneath this Two of Pentacles, which is like you juggling, right? Juggling with like these two polarities, trying to figure out like where the balance lies in your life, right? And then this is you having this balance. It's a balancing of your feminine and masculine energies, your negative and positive polarities. It's you stepping into this balanced energies and really seeing this show up in your exterior environment, right? Okay, what do we have at the crown, please, to close this out for Sag? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. So this is this energy that you get into now. It's like you really see that the way forward is through, it's really an energy of you having this spiritual illumination around this, right? You're going within and you're getting this clarity from the divine. Okay, so Sag, this is a really good reading. I feel like this energy is starting to push through for you guys now. But I hope that I was able to sort of help you guys to understand what the energies are that people are going to attack in you. And if you can look for some of these negative traits in yourself, not beat yourself up over it, because we all have energies that oppose us like this, right? But if you start to notice these negative traits and you come to the surface, you know that there's something in your environment that's not serving your highest good, and you know that you got a little bit of work to do around you, right? Okay. Sag, if you could please like and subscribe. Again, if you would like a personal reading, the information will be in the description below. And thank you very much for your donation, Sag. I really appreciate it. Take care.